Hi, Philip from T.W White Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful Mazda3 2-litre 120 PS SEL nav finished in jet black. It's 2018 on an 18 plate. It's one owner from new. It's done just a shade over 17,000 miles. Great condition cars. A distinct absence of stone chips here, which is commensurate with a car of this low mileage, but it's been really well looked after. Unmarked alloy wheels, unmarked door mirror caps, in really lovely condition. This paintwork sort of pops out at you on this vehicle. It's got parking sensors at the rear. Really respectable boot size here, decent load area with 60/40 split rear seats and load area cover all in place. Underneath here you'll find locking wheel nut set. He's kept everything with this car, the previous owner. Pump kit, tools, etc. all nicely laid out there, and an absence of boot marks on the interior. Occasionally you get scuffing and all this sort of thing, but there's an absence of this in this vehicle. Rear bumper's very in good condition. Nobody sort of loaded and unloaded objects out that would scratch the rear bumper. Great spec. Needs to be fully valeted, but great spec and in great condition. It will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, including roadside assistance. The car has undergone a 101-point used car check, where we check everything. We check tyre tread depth, condition of the wipers, the vehicle's electrical systems, lights, road test the vehicle, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, the whole lot. Decent sized interior here with really hard wearing cloth, black cloth seats here in unmarked condition. This sort of continues over to the door cards here. We've got electric windows all round, electric power folding door mirrors as well. And sitting inside the car, the first switch we come to, switches here, Mazda's stop start I-stop technology, tyre pressure monitoring system, traction control and headlamp levelling. It's keyless start on this car, so you just dip the clutch, press the engine stop start button, which is just located here just behind the indicator stalk, and you can see, looking at the instrumentation, the mileage is 17,158 miles on the tachometer there, just on the left hand side it's digital readout. Speedo in the center. On the right hand side you've got your fuel gauge, outside temperature, and the range left on in the fuel tank. It's only 40 miles, but useful. Multifunction steering wheel. I'll show you how that display changes in a minute. On the left hand side you've got your stereo controls and integrated Bluetooth with voice control. On the right hand side you've got cruise control. So it's a really well spec car. Beyond that, auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, auto lights on the left hand side. So this info button here will change, as you can see, the fuel computer there. It gives us an average of 43.2. You will get more than that. It's subjective. It depends how the car is driven. Up here you've got your trip meter as well, which changes aspects of the display there. If we want to zero that, of course, there you go. Trip B as well, you can zero that. Over here, this car has dual zone climate air conditioning, so it's a really high spec. If you press auto, the air will direct itself automatically and adjust the fan speed automatically according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. As soon as we turn the temperature up here, the fan speed will slow. Some people just dial in the temperature they want, say they want 18, hit auto and it does it all for them. You can see these are moving simultaneously at the moment, these two temperature displays here. We take it off that, and you can see the right hand side will operate independently of the left. So you can often operate them simultaneously or independently. So the passenger or driver can set their own temperature up. Really, really useful. Heated seats, 3-stage heated seats here, passenger and driver. And down beneath here you've got slot for CDs, etc. Six-speed manual gearbox, which is a delight to use. Mazda are renowned for their transmissions, and this car is no exception. They started, in my opinion, really getting to grips with transmission and feel and road manners when they introduced the MX-5 over 30 years ago. And this car is no exception. The road holding, handling, gear shift on this car is absolutely exceptional. It's a very easy gear selector to use. Unmarked on that gear knob as well, shows an absence of rings, etc., that people may be wearing, which sometimes can scratch these. Here you've got the main navigation wheel, which adjusts all of this here. So main navigation wheel for the satellite navigation, and to make your way through menus. Master volume control here. You do have volume control on the steering wheel as well, on the left hand button. So there's 2 places you can adjust the volume. Music, home screen, navigation, back button, setting up favourites, main navigation wheel, auto handbrake here, and you've got adequate cup storage here, and in the back here you won't be able to see it, but you've got your main SD card for the sat nav. I'll just put that back. Here, this is all touchscreen when you're stationary. See, you've got stuff like DAB, FM, AM, Stitcher, Bluetooth, etc., USB socketry. I'm adjusting this through the navigation wheel at the moment for the purposes of this demonstration. As soon as you drive off in the car, the touch screen itself becomes disabled, with good reason. You've got to keep your eyes on the road as opposed to the center screen here. So you adjust everything through a main navigation wheel. So home screen, you got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You can set that all up, obviously. You've got, as I said to you earlier, you've got FM here, but you also have DAB, which it'll search for us and eventually get to some sort of radio station. DAB is crystal clear sound. Applications here, fuel economy monitor. This car's fitted with iStop, Mazda stop-start technology. If the car is iStop ready, if there's enough charge in the battery, if it's iStop ready under the correct conditions, you drive up, say, some red traffic lights, put your foot on the brake, dip the clutch, the engine will stop. As soon as the lights turn to green, you engage gear, the engine will automatically start. Stop-start technology has huge environmental credentials, and this car is no exception. Average 43.2 since whoever else has been driving this car. Vehicle status monitor, warning guidance, no warnings there. Maintenance, always useful to see. This car's ready to go. It's been serviced. It's got 100% oil in there. It doesn't need a service for 12,000 miles or 12 months, whatever comes first. Back to the home screen. Navigation. This is it in its nighttime setting. That's it in its daytime setting. You can elect to have one or the other setting, or under auto settings under the main menu. But navigation, very simple. Town or postcode, you can set up favorites, history, etc. This is what I like about this as well. If you want to set up a category, say for example you want to find the nearest petrol station. Search area around here, there you go, it comes up with them all, and obviously if you press one of these it takes you to that petrol station. But there's many categories: banking, restaurants, etc. Settings for the vehicle display we're looking at, you can set it up, as I say, between auto, day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness and the contrast. Safety, smart city brake support it's got, very useful for town driving. Parking sensor indication. Sound, fantastic sound system in this vehicle. You got bass, treble, fader and balance. You've also got automatic, let me just, that's it, just adjust that. You also got fader balance, automatic level control, which adjusts the sound level to compensate for any road or engine noise, guidance, volume and beat between the menus. Clock 12 or 24 hours, you can select the time zone. Vehicle itself, you can adjust things like your door locks, auto relock time, indicator volume, whether you choose to have a 3 flash indicator or not. Lighting here, you can adjust your interior lights, your coming home light, your leaving home light, your auto headlights on, the sensitivity of that. I thought about everything. Bluetooth network management system here, you can adjust it between Fahrenheit or Celsius, miles or kilometers. Really, really good spec with this vehicle. Home screen, engage gear, you can see there rear parking sensors, on-screen display. The closer you move to an object, red bars will appear closer to the rear of the vehicle. Another good specification feature of this vehicle. Dashboard unmarked condition, absence of scuffs, beautifully kept car, auto dimming rear view mirror, again another high spec item. So to summarize here, the spec you got on this car is DAB. You have rear parking sensors with on-screen display, a cruise control, integrated Bluetooth, dual zone air conditioning, heated seats, passenger and driver, auto headlights, auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, engine stop-start system through Mazda's iStop technology, electric power folding door mirrors. This car, 17,150 miles. You see a lot of these Mazda 3s, indeed you see a lot of used cars on the market, although supply has become restricted. Very few do you find in this overall what I would call very, very clean condition car. You know, it doesn't need a tremendous amount of valeting to bring this up to a really good showroom standard. This is one of those cars that's been really well looked after by the previous owner, and they should be commended for that. It's not had any high degree of wear and tear in it, etc. So as I said before, it's got 12 months Mazda approved warranty. At T.W White Sons will take any vehicle in part exchange. We will be as competitive as any of the companies advertising online or on national television in terms of buying or part exchanging your used car. We offer full funding facilities. Our showrooms are open 7 days a week. If you want to find out more about this wonderful 2018 registered Mazda 3 2-litre 120 PS SEL navigation, finished in jet black, just done over 17,000 miles, please go onto our website www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.